Alright guys, I've been meaning to do a video for a little bit of just some pickups and mail calls. I just have been busy. It's the springtime, you do all these different activities. Sometimes you don't have the time that you normally do that I've been having. But I have had time to do a little hunting here and there, and I've done some mail calls. So let's go through a few of the books I picked up and let me just give you a rundown. Uh, one of my local LCSs, they had a 50-cent sale. So I hit it up. Sometimes, they're gold. These are great. Sometimes they're not. One of the things I did find was a bunch of low issue 14 of Sandman. I don't know why. They didn't have any other Sandman, but they had issue 14. They had, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different issues of Sandman. Why this issue might be important eventually, this is the collector issue. This is serial killer Khan, basically, and it features the Corinthian, who's the bad guy from the Sandman show. This is, I guess, the third or fourth appearance, but this is actually probably his biggest appearance. The issue right before this, you see him in the car, and then this issue, you get to see him in action. One of the interesting things with issue 14 is then some of the issues, there's a little thing, this little Nightbreed card, but not all of them. I bought 7 issues, and it's about, I think 3 of them have the card, and 3 of them, and the other 4 don't. So that's something to look out for. I'm thinking the show, this issue has some other serial killer people in it, and I think there's potential that if the show wants to be a little more on the realistic side, more along the lines of Lucifer and that type of world, I think that has a lot more potential right there of this Sandman or Morpheus chasing down the Corinthian, and maybe the Con could be one of those places where it happens. It could be an episode. But for 50 cents, it was a good investment on my part. Another book, this is just fun. It's a little pamphlet all about collecting comic books. And you have Neymar on the cover and Spider-Man. This is from the 90s. Not a whole lot of value there. It's a variant. Nothing big there. This actually has a first appearance or two. Anoli, I think, first appearance is in this one. Josh Milton, this entire run of the first 5 or 6 issues does have some value. It was the only one I found like that. Love this cover. One of my favorite covers from that Astonishing run. All first 10 issues are gorgeous. This is probably my favorite of them. Once again, this is another just a variant. Don't know how much value. I paid 50 cents for it, so I figured why not pick it up. I love X-Furnace. If you have never seen these X-Furnace covers, this is the variant, but it's a great Magic cover. But then you get these David Finch covers, and they're just ridiculous. And I was able to find 2 or 3. I got dupes of one of them. You can see. Just gorgeous covers. Well worth 50 cents. Probably a $5, $10 book. I'm not sure why it's not worth more. Joining the second print craze, you have Shadowlands. This is a second print. Great cover. I think Dollar Bin featured this a few weeks ago. It's just a great cover. Anticipating She-Hulk. So I wish it was a second print or third print, but still, She-Hulk. Not a bad looking cover. Jumping on the Sam Wilson. This is not the all-new Captain America, but still it's Sam Wilson dressed Captain America, issue 1. 50 cents. Marvel Knights. These are little sketch things. There's the Black Widow on one side, but you also have Marvel Boy. And that's why I think this has potential, is for the Marvel Boy. Once again, 50 cents. Exiles. This is the first of this Valkyrie. Though she doesn't actually appear in the book, she is on the cover. Werewolf by Night. I picked these up. I don't know why. These might not ever be worth anything. They're low printed. They sometimes can be hard to find. And I rarely ever find a complete set of them. Don't know why I picked it up. Just America Dream. A girl dressed like Cap. I've seen her in a couple of covers, but I think this is her first appearance. This is second print. Astonishing X-Men. This is the wedding to the gay couple wedding that's caused all the controversy that came out. This is the second print of it. I thought it was worth more than it is, but I picked it up 50 cents. It's worth more than 50 cents, but was it worth the flip? I don't know. This is the reason I bought any books, is I found this for 50 cents. Topher hipped us to this. This is the first appearance of PandaCon in this issue. I found issue 7. This is issue 6 of Distant Soil. I found 7. I found 8. This is the first time I've ever found number 6. So I was a little excited to find it in pretty good condition as well. Everyone's jumping on the Moon Girl craze, but no one's picking up the second. Issue 2. This is her second appearance. I probably have 10 or 12 of the second appearance of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. If that cartoon takes off, if she becomes important, which I hope she does, not just because of I have issues, but I just hope I like her as a character. Then it's worth picking up. Topher just wrote an article about this in True First. In this issue of A-Force is the first time they call themselves A-Force. This is issue 4 of the second series. You had the Secret Wars 1 through 5, first issue, 5-issue series. Then this went through 10 or 12 issues. But this issue is when they call themselves A-Force for the first time. So might be nothing. I mean, when you're talking about Spec, could become a $5 book. It's not like, or maybe 15 if you're lucky. This is one of those books that used to be Spec on it, but I got a bunch of them. The guys are everywhere. I imagine these are not 50-cent books. These are $5 books. But I picked up a bunch of them. Maybe I paid 50 cents a piece for them, but I could probably sell them for $5 each. It is a first appearance. It has potential. So guys, that was my 50 cents. I spent $18. Not a whole lot. That Distant Soil I can flip and pay for all the books I bought. Some of them are from my PC. Some of them are probably shouldn't have, but it was fun. I love hitting those sales up when they do have them. It's been so long since the store had them. But let's look at a couple of my mail calls. This one, I've pre-opened them just strictly because it's a pain to sort these out. So this is an order here. This is from My Comic Shop, or Lone Star. They always do a great job of packaging. I jumped up. Remember when I wrote that article about Avengers Arena and how I was interested in that? Well, this is some of my spec from that article. As I was doing, I buy my own spec. Good or bad, I buy my own spec. So here is The Hunt. Remember I told you this has the schools in it? So I picked up a couple issues of it. This is a Thor cover. Not quite sure. I don't remember ordering that. Avengers Arena. There was a couple of Avengers Arena for $1, and they have those dollar sales. So I picked up some of those issues just to read them. Second printing of Secret Avengers number 4. Some of this I don't even remember ordering. I picked up Mighty Avengers. This is one of the first. It was Spectrum when Monica Rambeau of the Marvels. In this issue is where she changes her name and no longer is Captain Marvel or whatever. She becomes Spectrum. I picked up some variants, guys. Avengers Assemble. Another Avengers Arena there. Love the Del Mundo cover. Some more of The Hunt. Like I said, that's a school that if you read my article where these random characters, but I think the school itself has more potential to be written into. Just another Mighty Avengers cover. This is sometimes, guys, you just pick them up because you sort of like them. You see there could be potential, and if they're cheap enough, make the investment. Another Secret Avengers cover. Just some fun covers. Here's issue 2, The Hunt. This is where you actually, not just pictures of the school, but you get to see the kids interact and some of their powers in action. And some more randomness. Just some spec. Just some fun. Honestly, I sort of forgot I'd ordered some of these. I thought there was more of one type of book, and I was wondering why the package was so heavy. So I didn't know I'd ordered some of them. So that's sort of nice to see that as well. Let's jump into the look at my other package. And this is the one I was excited that I was able to find because this book became a ghost on eBay as soon as I wrote my article. There's only like 4 issues listed. So I went and I jumped on the Avengers Arena and I tracked down issue 1. This is the Scotty Young cover. The regular cover. And then most excitingly, I did get a 1 for $50. I didn't have to pay for it. I saw an issue go for, I think it was $45, one for $55, and then one sold for $100, $150, something like that. So I got mine for $25. Cheapest one I could find. Guys, who knows about the spec on that? But if Cullen Bloodstone becomes something, I think this would be the cover to hone. It's just a great cover too of Hazmat, and that's also Stryker's first appearance, or Death Locket, or whatever you want to call her. That's her first appearance on the cover as well. So if she becomes a big time character, she's first appearance, and you get a cover shot of her. So that's the way I'd go. So guys, this is just my pickups. No article involved here. Some follow-up of my article. Guys, comicbookinvest.com. If you like these videos, if you like some of the things I share, please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.